You can take my ears, but you cannot take my liberty. They want to cut off my ears like the Taliban, but what they don't know is my ears can grow back, like SpongeBob, through budding, by the way. Hit me with your best shot, why don't you? Because if that's the best you got, you're a loser. You're such a loser, you missed so bigly, by the way. You had a big opportunity. You could have made my head blow up on TV, but you didn't do that, did you? Now my ear is going to grow back bigger and better. It will have better hearing. I will hear like an owl. I love the Bitcoin. A lot of people are saying that it's not real money. Quite frankly, I know some people, they're saying it's fake money, but we know it's very real. We know it's tremendous, and it's doing very well for a lot of people. It's a coin on the computer, a computer coin. And by the way, we love the Bitcoin. We love it. We love the degens. They call themselves degen apes. They call themselves apes. And we're, quite frankly, when I'm president, we will be freeing the apes from the zoos, and we will be buying them Bitcoin. And we will have more Bitcoin in the United States than anywhere. We will be digging it out of the ground. We will be mining it, minting it, printing it, and stealing it, whatever it takes. We're going to have more Bitcoin than most people. We also love Ethereum. And we don't forget Dogecoin. They call it dog with an E. They spell it with an E. I don't know why, but I hear it's very good, and we love the NFT. Here we are, we're in Spain, and we had a lot of great tapa. We love the tapas. They're very good. They're very small. They give you cheese this big. And we love the cervezas. The Mexican people here, they're very white, by the way. They're very white. They say that the king, they put him in there. He's living in that big house, the king. He's a great king, by the way. And I know a lot about kings. They're good people. And quite frankly, that house is very small compared to mine. Here we are. We're campaigning in India. We love the Indian people. If you could look behind me, you could see the tuk-tuk. Look at the tuk-tuks. We love the tuk-tuks. And I love the vindaloo. The chicken vindaloo. It's a great dish. Great people, by the way. Great dish by great people. Here I am. I'm at the Taj Mahal. I built it myself, by the way. Not a lot of people know this. I built it, and I'm turning it into a hotel. A hotel, maybe a motel, maybe a Holiday Inn. We're looking into it. We're going to put me in it one day. That's what they're going to do. I hate to say it, but Mexico is incredible. They have fantastic views, wonderful stews, and delicious booze. You wouldn't believe it. Have you ever heard of taco? It is so incredible. It's mouth-watering. I love the people. Pina coladas. We're going to be opening all the borders immediately, tearing down the walls, and we're going to be creating a slip and slide from Mexico to the U.S. Quite frankly, I love the Canadians. They're good people. They live in the snow. They love the frost, and a lot of them even live in igloos. And they pray to the Trudeau. He's like regular dough, but doughier, by the way. And they're so polite, they let everybody in. In fact, we're building a tunnel from Mexico under the U.S. to Canada. We're doing a direct tunneling system, and by the way, we're building a wall in the north, like in Game of Thrones, because we're not letting the Canadians in. No, we're not. I want to wish you a happy Valentine's Day, even if you're a sad, lonely loser with no lover, by the way, because we know you're going to go to CVS and buy chocolate and eat it alone, and you love to do it because you're a little fatso. And sweet baby Cupid is doing a lot of great work. He's a good friend of mine. He's launching arrows, and we're supplying him with the best American arrows money can buy, folks. Look, folks, Cupid's coming to town, man. Baby with a diaper, folks. I'm waiting outside at Kim Jong-un's house. Kim Jong, he's a good friend of mine, little Kimmy. We're waiting outside of his house because we scheduled a play date. A little play date where we're going to play and probably tickle each other. Who knows? We're looking into it. We're looking into the tickling and the cuddling. Ring, 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 ring. And I do the best ringing, by the way. Ring, 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 ring. China. Puerto Rico. Here we are in the Silicon Valley where we have the world's richest and most socially awkward people. I saw somebody today self-walking into a pole. We have the brightest American engineers from China and India. They're doing their best. They're doing a lot of great work building drop-down menu, they call it, drop-down, and going into hot pots. Here I am in Toronto, and we know that little Trudeau, we know he's at the top of the tower hiding with his cowardly, handsome face. And I'm going to climb up and tell him that the Canadians are no longer allowed in our country. We're closing the borders. They're too polite. They're too soft. Did you know that I paddled up the Niagara Falls through a canoe? And I found a little maple tree and I put a straw in it and sucked the syrup right out. It was very good. They're good people here. You may take my freedom, you may take my liberty, but you won't take me to Puerto Rico. Because I didn't do anything wrong. All I did was right. It's all I ever do. I love the children, I love the animals, and I love Mexicans. I love everybody. And they want to put me in the gulag. Look, since when is it a crime to have mail? When is it a crime to have mail? I left the mail on my desk. They say they're classified documents. I didn't know. I didn't open my mail. Everybody has mail that you don't open sometimes. You're waiting to open it, but sometimes you don't open it. But they want to imprison me. We have to riot. We're bringing Columbus Day back. It's so back. We love Christopher Columbus. They want to take him away from us. The radical leftist woke mob, Antifa. They want to take him away from us, but he is so great. I love him. The Italians love him, even though he's from Spain. He's from Italian. I don't know where he's from. But he is so great. He invented America. He got in a little boat. He paddled in his little boat, and he found America. He thought it was India. He was very confused, but he was so great. And he was brilliant, by the way. He made very good deals with the people there. He made very good deals. He said, I will kill all of you, or you can leave. I think that's a great deal. I like that deal. It sounds so great, and he was so brave. And he brought back smallpox in little blankets, just like RFK Jr. is doing. He's doing a great job. And we're giving smallpox blankets to everyone, by the way, because it's fair. And you know what? You look at the illegal immigrants coming into our country, and they kill people, and they're violent. But not Christopher Columbus. He killed everybody equally. Wow, Elon, and which one is that one? What is that one?
Model Y, $35,000 a year, very cheap.
Wow. That's incredible. So cheap, so affordable. And you know, you have some people, they don't like the Teslas, they don't like Elon, and they're vandalizing them. What a shame, because Elon's a good friend of mine, and if you vandalize the Teslas, you will be labeled a terror, and you will be sent to Guantanamo. Because you can't beat these deals with the Teslas. You can't, because they have the Model X. It's $108,000. You can't beat that, and they have this one, I don't know what it is, but $299 a month. Wow. That's so affordable and cheap. And you can get the, what is it? The driving self mode?
Full self-driving.
Wow. And it's so and the car, it drives itself. I mean, you could drive it right off the lot today. It drives itself off the lot. You can't beat these deals, really. These deals are steals on wheels.
Yeah.
Wow, this is incredible. And they drive and they run over people, is that right?
No, sir. They don't run over people. No.
Incredible, that is amazing. If you're mean to Elon, you're mean to me, because he's my friend and you will go to jail. China, 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 China. By the way, China, we're beating China, China.